Hey guys, I wanted to make a quick follow-up video today. Excuse me. Entailing the rear end of this lemans. I realized that I focused completely on that upper mount and everything that's going on there, and I didn't show anything on the lower mount the way it is actually on the axle. I want to address that right quick, and I lifted it up right quick, and I took some quick video of it. Here, I'm going to show you guys that now on why it looks the way it does. And I realized the angle I took the pictures, you can completely and totally not see that the gussets are there underneath it. And it's actually the factory spring mount still with the bag plate sandwiched on top of it. And here, I'm just going to go right to it and show you guys that video. All right, now I have the rear of this thing aired up, and you can see the size of the bag is relatively, the edges are right in line with the gussets. There's only a 1/4 inch overhang here from that onto there. Get my camera to focus here. It doesn't like that light change. Oops. There we go. And you can see these gussets, this held the factory coil spring for the past 52 years. The bag, you're really not going to see any load difference because it's holding the same thing, it's holding the same weight. This is going to be just fine. This is a full-on, let's see, and get my camera to focus. Doesn't like looking at that light like that. I need some new camera equipment, guys. I really do. And I'm working on that, like I said yesterday. But you can kind of see here, there we go. You can see that that is actually bigger than what it looks in that one picture. And we are supporting the entire bottom of the bag right in line with that gusset. And that is going to hold just fine. I just wanted to clear that up for anybody else that may have questions in the future. Or if you're doing a big body Cadillac, this is the same thing. And just like this upper plate here, this washer just sits up here on the Cadillac because you don't have room to weld. You got sheet metal right here. So you have to put your hand up and slip that in place. And then when you're lining it all up, you kind of got to move it around and sneak your hand in here. And it was kind of a pain in the butt. And I just didn't want to have that in the future. If you've ever got to remove this bag, this is going to stay put now. That's the only reason I welded this up there. Like I said, on the Cadillac and the other kits that this even comes with, the kit that you can buy for the GM Abody comes with this. And you're just going to have to slide it in place. I don't have that luxury, or I don't have to deal with that because I have the luxury of having the whole car removed. And just like that square washer goes right in here and slides in and has a 7/16 hole for this 3/8 bolt. And pretty much it's just a flat washer that goes right in here and just slides in. And that's what takes care of that big hole after you cut that nub off. All right, like I said, the reason I did that, you can see, that plate, that gusset, and this is the angle I took those pictures from yesterday. You really can't see those gussets down there. But you can see that that bottom of that bag is only 4.5 inches tall. So I let the air out here. Hopefully this is enough to squash it all the way down. You can see that cup, literally, it just gives that bag a little something to roll over on, and that was my goal with that. I just wanted to touch base on that real quick, of why I did the axle the way I did it, and that there actually is a gusset underneath there. I really do appreciate the time that people took out to say, hey, you might want to think about doing this, or you might want to add that. It does truly mean a lot to me. I really do appreciate it. And that was the whole idea of my channel when I decided I was going to do a channel, was to highlight some other shops that people are doing and other things that I know people are doing in their garage. And me building out of my garage, just to try to pass over some of that knowledge that I've gained in over 20 years of working on these things and building street cars and building customs. Is, everybody starts somewhere, everybody makes mistakes. I still make mistakes. I still sometimes have to grind stuff out, cut stuff off, redo it. But I just wanted to touch base with that. The lower, I realized I completely left the lower mount out of that last video, and what I did there and how I did it and why I did it the way I did. That thing is actually super strong. It's been holding there. It's been holding the coil spring and supporting the weight of the car for 52 years. Now it's got that 1/4 inch plate welded on top of it, and the bag's lined up with the edge of the gussets. That's going to do it for another 50 years. I'm confident in it. Anyway, make sure to please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure to leave some comments if you have any of them, or anything else that I may be able to do that you'd like to see. And hopefully, we'll get some better equipment in here. And I will see you again next time. And hopefully it's not too far from now.